Coffee time. Is it recording? Turn it on for me. Okay. Why are you in the pantry again? One thing that I say. This is how we drink our coffee. Actually, I'm making this cup for Sophie. Her and I might share it if I can convince her to part with some of it. But this is how we start our day, with coffee this morning. It's a few days after filming from Saturday, but I'm not gonna edit much, and I'm just gonna slap some stuff out there and see what you think. This is what we've been eating lately. The other thing I wanted to tell you, this is our coffee. Oh, I did make a couple flubs. I've been making salmon for Sophie for breakfast for like a week. And I just put it in the air fryer at 400 degrees for like 15 minutes. I do 10 minutes and then I do another 5 minutes. Sophie loves it. But I did make a flub when I said that, you know, I was gonna cook it for 400 minutes. Obviously that was a mistake, but I'm not gonna fix it. I'm just gonna throw this out here. So coffee this morning, I got up, I delayed my coffee for 30 minutes. You know, I have to take a thyroid supplement, so I do that first thing, and I try not to eat or drink coffee for 30 minutes. Some days I'm better than others. This morning I actually had 2 fried eggs before I had my coffee. I didn't sleep great last night. I had this weird dream and I woke up about 5 a.m. and I was having like a fight or flight, kind of high cortisol. It took me a while, so I just laid there and rested because it was still dark and I didn't want to get up. So that was one of the reasons that I just decided to eat first, because I was really hungry when I did get up about 7:30, and then ate my 2 fried eggs, and then I have my protein coffee. But this is a fatty protein coffee. These are the products that we use. I've never stopped drinking coffee the whole time I've done Carnivore. The reason I started drinking coffee, I didn't grow up drinking it. My dad he enjoyed coffee, but we didn't drink coffee growing up. My mom doesn't drink coffee. And in 2016, I wanted to do Whole30, and Whole30, you can have coffee, and I can't remember the rules on Whole30 except that coffee. And I was having some, problems, let's see, 2016, I was 41, and I was having a little bit of issues with like bathroom issues, not being regular, not going. So I was really, excited about Whole30 and drinking coffee to help get that on track. So I lasted 11 days on Whole30. It was a whole 11. But then since then is my coffee journey. So anyway, that's this morning. I've got on my t-shirt that Dale bought me for Christmas. I ordered it, and this was one of my Christmas presents. My Zero Carb Life. Where's the cow? There she is. So I've got the sweatshirt as well, and I'm wearing it. It's Wednesday. I'm not in the group this month, but it's Kelly Hogan group, which is group coaching. It's fantastic. Highly recommend that as well. So I have this shirt, I have it in long sleeve, and now I have a sweatshirt. Anyway, thanks for watching. This is what we eat on repeat. Boring, maybe. Effective, 100%. Thanks. Bye. The other thing I wanted to tell you was Maisie. Lately, I've been making her hot breakfast, and she's eating about 3 eggs in the morning before she goes to work. But this morning I did sausage links, and that's an avocado right there. And so I wanted to see if she would like avocado. She didn't love it, but she tried it. It's the good fat, the healthy fat. So that's what Maisie's been having lately. Eggs or these sausages. I'll show them to you. Hang on a second. All right, there's the pork sausages. And actually Sophie had one this morning. I dropped one, so that one went into the trash. It was longer than the 5-second rule. It was like 25 seconds, so got rid of that one. Maisie had some of these. Sophie had one of these along with her salmon, and that's my water. Sense of theme. So that is that. Back in the kitchen, back in the kitchen. Sophie wants salmon, so I'm gonna make that in the air fryer. I got this recipe. It's not a recipe. I got this, the time and temp and how to do frozen salmon from Karen. Just gonna do it my tasty 400 minutes. I gotta clean them. And then Sophie will have salmon. Gonna make some eggs and hamburger as well. It's same old around here. Okay, I decided this Saturday to make some English muffins out of Courtney's Carnivore in the Kitchen book. Definitely get that. I have one and my sister-in-law has one. I sent her a copy of that as well. This is a fantastic book. You should definitely get this, especially if you're thinking about starting the carnivore diet. It is a wealth of knowledge. Usually I do not, something goes wrong with my bread in the way it looks. That is an error, a user error. That is in no way a reflection of Courtney's delightful talents. But I am gonna make some English muffins. So wish me luck. I almost forgot I have the recipe, so I probably will just do 12 small muffins. I don't know, we'll see. Six. That just reminded me of European vacation. I think they're in Germany. Yeah, it's Germany. I haven't seen that movie in quite a long time, but you know, the German word for six is sex. All right, so now I'm gonna clean up. Those are in there for at least 18 minutes. That silicone muffin pan is like hard-sided. It's got a metal pan in there or something. My hair is a reflection of how I feel harried. But look at these beautiful bowls. They're not bowls, they are casserole dishes. I was gonna use those today, but I couldn't figure out what I wanted to do. I was thinking about like doing a meatloaf, but maybe I'll put the muffins in here. But anyway, those are cute. I had a fried egg. Oh, I think I have a picture of it. I'll put it in. And some ground beef. But I was kind of like, oh, I don't want any more of that. So I had that. I had coffee, protein coffee, fatty latte, whatever. And I'm gonna have some of the muffins. Then later, I'll probably finish the hamburger. And that's it. We are doing a lot of ground beef. Thank goodness we had several pounds, maybe 20 pounds of ground beef still in my mom's freezer. So when we came back from Thanksgiving, we loaded up and got the rest of the meat. We almost took some of my brother and sister-in-law's new portion, their half beef. And then thank goodness Dale realized it had different, labels and packaging. And so we had loaded it into our freezer, or not our freezer, our cooler, and then we did put it back. So they wouldn't have even noticed, but we eat enough of their food that we did not take theirs. All right, I'll show you, I'll be back. So it's just the same thing over and over. It's what I eat. And yes, it can be boring, but it's effective. It works. I'm gonna clean up, put these dishes away. Is your dishwasher like mine that it does not dry the dishes? I don't know. I hate it. I really just eat the same 5 things, 6 things every single day. And is it boring? Probably most people, but it's not boring to me. You don't have to worry about like, oh, what are we gonna have for dinner? Oh, what are we gonna, what are we gonna do? It just has streamlined everything, and it has freed up a lot of mental energy and space to the point where now I get bored. So today I had 3 cups of coffee today, and I've had a lot of butter and a lot of protein powder, beef isolate, Equip Prime Protein. I put that in my coffee. I'm gonna have 2 pieces of bacon, maybe 4 ounces of ground beef and 2 eggs. And then I think later I will have tuna, a can of tuna, safe catch, low mercury. I do tuna in water, and then I might melt a couple or like a tablespoon of butter for that. And while I may find it boring to create content on my boring, repetitive food choices, it is also very helpful. It's what I watched when I first started the carnivore diet. I needed to see real people eating what they eat, what they were making for their food, for their meals, for their family, and to sustain it. So this is very helpful. This was very helpful content for me in the beginning. So I've got 2 pieces of bacon and the hamburger and 2 eggs. That's it. There's my view. There's the view. It's a gorgeous view. Real life tablescape of a homeschool family. Those are Lego flowers. Maisie loves Lego. Sophie is doing some embroidery. Almost done. That is the patio. It's a gorgeous day. The sun sets. Right there is west. So the sun will set over there. That's Warrior. Hi. It's 4:58. Why does it look like that? It's our back patio. It's 4:58. The sun is setting right there over the west. It's really bright on the screen, so I don't want to blind you. It looks weird on the screen. The sun is down behind the fence, so a beautiful view. Sometimes at night we can hear the farmer way up there calling the cows. Okay. Time to put those blue blockers on. All right, good night. Bye.